Ask you about what do you believe about depression? Do you believe depression is a real thing?
I believe that feeling depressed is real. I don't believe depression as a clinical disease is real, no.
Really?
Correct.
You don't believe people can be clinically depressed?
I think PTSD is very real. Unfortunately, I have some friends who suffer from that. I know that feeling depressed is real. I believe that the number one power you have against these things are trying to take control of your own mind and affecting your own life. I believe that it's not healthy to hand over all your power and believe that depression is an outside disease that you can't affect. I know that when I've had difficult periods in my life, and also many of my friends, like I've said, suffer from PTSD and been through terrible things. I've lived a very difficult life, and I know people who have, that the things that made them feel better is when they woke up and said, you know what, I'm not going to allow this to damage me anymore. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fight this as hard as I can.
And by the way, on that, I agree. Where I don't agree with you is that there's no such thing as clinical depression. There absolutely is.
Well,
it's a proven scientific medical reality. Is there such a thing as clinical depression? Absolutely. You don't accept there is such a thing as clinical depression.
No, I don't.
And that to me is a damaging view.
Okay, well, let me explain why. If someone comes to me and says, I'm clinically depressed or I feel very, very sad, I would say the first thing you need to do is stop accepting the identity of a clinically depressed person. Stop accepting you have no control over this. And what you need to do is stop identifying that way, and let's work together to try and fight against it.
But the moment you try and deny clinical depression...
I believe feeling depressed is real. I do not believe it's a disease that you catch from the sky and you cannot affect. I believe that no matter what happens, I believe you have control of your own mind and you can fight against it. I believe if you change your circumstances in your life, you may feel different. I'll give you a quick example. I had a guy who emailed me saying he was clinically depressed and he was going to kill himself. I obviously am not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor. I told him, because I replied to my emails. I said, have you been to a psychiatrist? He said, yes, I'm clinically depressed. I've been on these pills, this amount of time. I'm on antidepressants, it doesn't work. I said, I don't know what to say to you besides this. And he said he lost his girlfriend, that's why I became clinically depressed. I said, listen, go to the gym, get a six-pack first. Once you've got a six-pack, email me again. If you still feel like killing yourself, I don't know what else to say to you. But I'd say, strong body is a strong mind, go train. He went, he started sending me progress pictures, emailing me him getting in better shape, and eventually got a six-pack. He's now a professional bodybuilder. And he said, I can't believe I was considering that. I feel so much better, etc. The doctor was telling him he was clinically depressed and couldn't cure it. He started taking control of his own life, and now he felt better. I refuse to accept that there are people out there who cannot become happy, contented individuals. I refuse to accept we live in a world where God has created people who, no matter how hard they work and how good their life becomes, can't be happy. I don't accept that. I accept that the universe is a very giving place and that God loves all of us. And if you try your best and you work hard, you can become a better person. And I would argue the point that if somebody has depression of any kind, whether it's clinical, whether it exists or not, whether they feel depressed or not, whatever, that taking control of their life, taking personal responsibility and working hard is always going to be the positive, best thing they can possibly do for their life going forward.
How positive is
around them. So sitting here saying, I don't believe in clinical depression, you don't believe in depression. No, I don't. I believe that people can take control and fight against things. Right. I believe in personal sovereignty.
Right.
If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life. Because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. Right. You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. We're living in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. It does matter, and I'm going to tell you who it matters to. It matters to your soul, and it matters to God. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why, because God dislikes you because you're fucking lazy. Start to work, start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky you'll become. Wow. God is unhappy with these people. And inside their hearts, they're unhappy. We talk about depression, anxiety. That comes from self-loathing. You loathe your own weakness. You loathe your own laziness. This is what all of these things are. I don't feel depression. How can I feel depression when I'm the most powerful version of me that I could ever fucking be? How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones? How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me, men who thought they could test me in fair combat? How can I feel depressed? It's impossible. Do you understand?
No, depression.
Damn.
It ain't real. There, I'm just blown out of the water. It's not real. You can come at me and say whatever you want. It's not real.
Welcome to the Bumba Clark channel, blood. Yeah, my name's Shinobi, innit? I'm not even gonna talk too much. you're wondering why I'm wearing a mask, listen, don't ask big man questions in, alright? So you just listen to Andrew Tate talk about his take on depression and stuff, and that's his perspective, innit? Listen, however you feel about the guy, whatever you feel about him, bruv, you can't deny the guy's got an iron-clad mind, innit? So a person like that, there's always something you can take from him, innit? So put your feelings for him to the side, however you feel about him, whether you like him, hate him, I don't care, alright? Let's focus on the content of his words for a second. So his take on depression is that it's not real, yeah? And me, I'm gonna talk about it from someone that's been through it, yeah? Was absolutely almost done in by it, yeah? For like close to a year and a half, nearly 2 years, bruv. You get me? So I'm gonna talk about it from my experience, and if someone can relate to it out there, if this helps somebody out there, then bruv, we done something, innit? You get me? So listen, I can't lie to you, I agree with him. You get me? But you gotta think critically with this guy. Like, he's not just, when he says depression ain't real, it's a phrase that's gonna catch a lot of attention. And doing that kind of shit is what got him popping in the first place. You get me? So he draws attention in, and everyone's, oh, what do you mean depression not real? Bruv, relax, okay? Actually listen to what he's saying beyond that, and it makes a lot of sense, alright? At the end of the day, the only thing you can control in this world, bruv, only thing you can control is your mind, your actions, your decisions, your reality. That's the only thing you can control, bruv. There's nothing else out here that you can control or that you got control of. So, depression, what is it? It's all in the mind, alright? So let's talk about, I know you were thinking, yo, who's this guy? What's he talking about? What does he know, bruv? Listen, I've been there, innit? Trust me. Depths of it, alright? I thought I was gonna be like that for fucking ever. I don't know, I didn't see no future in it, innit? But right now, I'm out here, I'm doing better. You get me? I'm getting in the gym, I'm patterning up. I started this channel, which I never thought I'd fucking do. You get me? It's all about the little steps, mate. And I've broken it down to like 10 things that you can do to basically escape this fucking cycle of depression that you're stuck in, innit? So let's talk about my experience, alright? See, me, I'm 23 years old, and I've had a bit of a mad life, mate, I can't lie. I've had a bit of a mad life, and I got hit by depression like a fucking, it knocked the wind out of me, mate. Let's just put it like that. You get me? I didn't know what to do, and it was a slow thing. You know, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but it's like, it's a creeper. You don't know you're depressed for a little while until it, boom, you're fully hit by it. And there's a reason for that as well. See, I see a lot of people, they compare depression to diseases like cancer or stuff like that, and they say, well, depression is a disease like anything else. You get me? But I don't believe that. You get me? You see, any sort of other illness, like, let's take the flu for example. You get me? The symptoms of a flu are what? You get congestion, you might feel tired, you know, you're sneezing, blocked nose, all of that stuff. But all the symptoms of these diseases, they're our body's way of dealing with the illness. You get me? And it's not forever. But when you look at the symptoms of depression, what's the symptoms of depression? No energy, no motivation, you're not sleeping, loss of appetite, antisocial, you get me? All of these things, the symptoms of depression actually feed back into your depression and make it even worse. That's what's so scary about this shit, bruv. It becomes a cycle, you get me? So the more you're depressed, the more your symptoms feed into it, the more depressed you become. And if you don't get a fucking hold of it, you will be like that for the fucking rest of your life, man. I'm telling you now, blood. You get me? The time becomes a blur. You don't know what's going on until it's a fucking 6 months, a year, and you're looking like a hot mess. You get me? And I was like that, mate. I was like that. Me, there's a lot of stuff that went into it. You get me? And I'll break it down a little bit. I don't want to get too personal with it. You get me? But if it can help someone and you guys actually want to hear like a story time or something, let me know in it, and I'll do that. But a brief summary is, listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing in it. I'm gonna give you that real, raw, genuine shit. And I'm gonna speak what's on my mind, fam, because a lot of people, they're shook to say what they really think in it. I'm gonna say what I think. Yeah? So, I was living a bit of a mad life. I've been to jail. I've done 2 years. Alright? I came out. I was still doing dumb shit. And I ain't glorifying that shit. I'll call it dumb shit right now, bruv. You get me? Jails for dickheads. I'm telling you that now, blood. Alright? It ain't cool. It's dead. Alright? I came out. I was still on dumb shit. You get me? And it took me a while to actually figure out that I was fucking taking the piss, mate. Alright? But slowly, slowly. You see, depression, it's like I'll tell you, it's like an illness in this sense. That it's your body's way of telling you, yeah, or your mind's way of telling you that, bruv, you need to pattern up, mate. This ain't what we're supposed to do. Alright? This ain't how we're supposed to live our life. Alright? It's telling you there's something wrong. Alright? And instead of feeding into it, you gotta actively make a change, man. That's really and truly what's gonna pan you. Alright? So let me tell you now, man. I ended up fucking being on the run. Alright? It is what it is, and we can say it now, alright?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I was on the run for some fucking dumb shit. Alright? And I was actually on the run for a whole year. Alright? It was dumb. But that whole year actually helped me. Because it forced me to be by myself. Yeah? And it was probably one of the worst years of my life. I'll be real with you. But can I really call it the worst years of my life if it helped me break out of that cycle? It is what it is at the end of the day, innit? You look at it how you want to look at it. But there's no telling that it was the worst year of my life because of that dirty depression. You get me? But, yeah. So, mate, I had all the fucking signs. Whatever these men want to say, clinical depression, this and that. Bruv, listen, for you to get diagnosed with clinical depression, what do you need to do? You need to go to the doctor. And how much depressed people do you think are actually going to get out of their yard to go to the doctor to get diagnosed? How much people? Probably half, mate. So the people that see are clinically depressed, there's a bunch of people that ain't even stepped out of the yard, mate. I'll tell you, when I was depressed, I couldn't even get out of my bed. Alright? It felt like there was literally like a physical force on me. I couldn't even get out of my bed. I was fucking starving myself to the point where my stomach could be fucking rumbling and I had to force myself to get up just to eat. Alright? I wasn't cleaning myself. I was living like a fucking twat. Alright? Living in my own filth. You get me? And these are the kind of mind tricks that your mind plays on you. Oh, you're not going anywhere anyways. Why do you need to fucking clean? You're not gonna see anybody. No one's gonna fucking know. No one's gonna look at you. You're nothing. You're shit. You see, these negative mind loops, they feed into your brain. And it will only get worse. It will never get better until you make a change. See, most of us, we know what we need to do to better our lives. If I'm being real, I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to get up. I knew I had to go in the shower. I knew I had to clean my room. I knew I had to do these things. But there's a difference between knowing what you have to do and actually doing it. You get me? So I broke it down into 10 things that you have to do. Alright? And there's probably more, but I've broken into these what I think is the most important. That you have to do to break out of this motherfucking cycle. Alright? You have to do these things, otherwise it will never stop. You will spend years and years and they will go like a blur until you fucking wasted your life, wasted your potential, yeah? And basically just gone out like a dickhead, alright? And I don't want that for you. I didn't want that for myself. So you have to make the change, alright? So first things first, what I'm going to tell you, yeah? You've heard people like Jordan Peterson say this, and it's real shit. Get up first of all, yeah? Get up from that fucking couch. Get out from that bed. Get up first of all. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Get up and clean your fucking room. Alright? I know that things looking like a filth It's looking like a mess, mate. Get up and clean that shit. You get me? You will be surprised, yeah, to the difference in your mentality just sitting in a clean room versus a filthy room. You get me? Because it's like all that clutter, it's clutter in your mind as well. It's weird, but that's how it is. Alright? So get up, clean your room, do whatever you gotta do, get that shit clean. Alright? But then what you're gonna do is, you're gonna get in the fucking shower and you're gonna clean yourself, mate. Alright? I know you haven't showered in fucking a week. And that's giving you the benefit of the doubt. Alright? Get up and clean yourself. Brush your teeth, do what you gotta do in it. And this is another thing that I agree with Andrew Tate. Stop associating yourself with depression. You know, a lot of times before you fucking even know you're depressed, you just feel shit. But then once you start like maybe googling some things, or you find out you got a lot of the symptoms of depression, in a weird way, I'm gonna say it, bro, it's a little bit of a scapegoat. But as soon as you associate yourself with depressed, as a depressed person, it's like you kind of give yourself like a bit of literally a scapegoat to say, oh yeah, I'm depressed, so like it is what it is kind of thing. Like, oh shit, I'm depressed, man. Like, oh yeah, there's nothing I can do, I'm depressed. Nah, mate, get the fuck up and pattern up, mate. Alright, make a conscious effort to get rid of any negative thoughts. Cause I know, trust me, mate, all these thoughts that are in your mind saying, oh, you're shit, you're never gonna do nothing, you're a failure. Who is that? That's you, mate. That's you telling yourself that. So if you're telling yourself that every day, what do you think's gonna happen, mate? So anytime you catch yourself with these thoughts, you need to make a conscious effort to say, no, stop it right there. Alright? We're not gonna talk to ourselves like that. We're not gonna talk down to ourselves like that. Self-depreciating ourselves. So how do you think you're going to have any self-esteem? How do you think you're going to have any confidence in yourself if you're talking down to yourself? You know, most people can't even hack their close ones talking to themselves harshly or like insulting them. Obviously, sometimes you need to get told you're pattern up, but if someone's just straight up insulting you and it's someone close to you, like your mama, that shit can fuck see some people up. Like some people can't hack that. So what about yourself? You get me? So we're gonna lock that off right now, blood. No more self-depreciating thoughts. Anytime you catch it, you stop it right there. No, we don't talk to ourselves like that. I'm not a dickhead. I'm not a twat. I can change. Alright? You have to affirm these things in your mind, bro. If these negative thoughts constantly being told to ourselves can make us feel like shit, what about if we're constantly telling ourselves positive thoughts? That can have the same effect, but in the opposite way. Now, this point here, I'm telling you, this might be one of the, if not the main thing that you have to stop. And I know you do it, bro. Stop slapping off your thing to these gal on the net. Stop it now, blood. I'm telling you now. That fucking corn or zono or whatever the fuck you want to call it, yeah? That shit, I'll put that up right there as number one, as one of the main causes of the downfall of men.
Did I stutter?
Now, I feel like that shit was created to put men down. Call me conspiracy theorist if you want, but bruv, that's how I feel. It's probably destroyed. The amount of marriages is probably destroyed. The amount of men is destroyed. You get me? Bruv, that shit is poison to your mind, rude boy. Poison, alright? And I know it feels good. You get the dopamine rush. Bruv, listen. Imagine your close one was looking at you while you were doing that shit. I know you catch a glimpse of yourself in the black screen when it's intermission and anything there, you catch yourself. And I know you look at yourself like, bruv, I look like a dickhead right now, baby. And you do. You fucking do, mate. And not just that. You're killing your brain and you're killing your peace, bruv. To the point where if you get together with a real gal, how much you wanna bet your thing ain't even gonna be working properly, mate? Because you fucking conditioned yourself, you've conditioned your brain and your piece to only get your rocks off to the fucking internet. You get me? So when a real girl's with you, your piece is like, malfunction, does not compute. You get me, bruv? So listen, that needs to get locked off. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to delete Instagram. I don't care if you have to delete Twitter, Reddit. It all needs to go, right? It's not a thing that all these go, oh, masturbation is healthy, porn, there's not a matter. Bruv, don't listen to them, right? Because most of them, man, they got a hand to play with it. I see these fucking sex shows on TV and that. There's more and more of them coming every day talking about, oh, I'm a sexpert. Nigga, what? Sexpert? What did you do? Go to fucking uni and have a degree in sex? Bro, shut up, rude boy, bro. You probably don't even get no man. Alright, I don't want to hear nothing. Alright? You cannot. You know, back in the day, bro, imagine your fucking granddad, your great granddad. Them man there, if they wanted to get their rocks off, they'd have to go out, yeah, go to where the gal them are at, actually chat to gal, build a rapport, build a connection, relationship, whatever, and then do their thing. You get me? Even if it's not a relationship, but the fact is they have to go out and actually chat to gal, bruv, in real life, not on the net. Now, what does he do? He's horny. Go into www.cornhub.com. So then what does that do? You already got your rocks off, so there's no need to go outside. There's no need to chat again. You get me? And what does that do again? Anytime you feel like it, you gotta do it again, But listen, you're killing yourself in it. And it also smokes your self-esteem and your confidence. Oh, why ain't I got a piece like mine, man? Oh, I can't do it for 1 hour straight. Oh, this, bruv, listen, ain't no one out here cheating for an hour straight, bruv. And if you do, it's a dead cheat. Who wants to be cheating for an hour straight, bruv? At that point, it's a chore. Alright? 10-15 minutes, you're good to go, blood. And really and truly, the gal them, they don't even, bro. The gal them can't even handle the big whoppers, bro. I'm telling you now. It actually hurts for them. If you chat to most gal, they'll tell you, bro, nice average size thing hits all the. You know, the Nars is only like so big. So most of that shit ain't even getting put to use half the time. So for the man them with the big whoppers, if you chat to them, bro, they'll be like, bro, it's a bit of a long thing. I can't even do the way I want to do it sometimes. So listen, stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop watching that filth, yeah? And erase that shit from your mind, rude boy. Actually get in the field and chat to them in real life. Alright? None of that shit no more, bro. Big man thing. So after you've done this is all like in the mind. We're trying to put on our mind right now. We're trying to heal our mind from all this bollocks that we've just been doing. You get me? If you got any other vices, cut it all out as well, bro. Like, I'll be real with you. I cut the smoking, I cut the loud, I cut it all out, bro. I want to get control of my mind, alright? So, all this fucking self-healing shit, bro, fuck it all off, bro. You get me? If someone's fucking mentally healthy and they want to do that in their spare time, bro, do what you want. But for someone that's feeling depressed, yeah, that is the last shit you need to be doing, bro. You ain't even got control of your own mind. What the fuck you taking mind altering shit for? You understand? So lock it all off, bro. We need to start forming good habits, alright? Little by little. I ain't gonna tell you go run a marathon tomorrow because I know you're fucking lazy ass and gonna be able to do that.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
And this is just tough love, my brother. I know I've been through it. You feel me? Don't feel like I'm getting onto you. But this is just what it is. Straight up. I'm gonna say how I feel regardless. And I hope people fuck with it. I hope people fuck with me for me. That's how I fuck with it. I fuck with people who are genuine. So I'm gonna attack it the same way. You get me? So listen, you gotta start making good habits, bruv. So what you gonna do when you get up, when you wake up, make your bed, fam. You get me? It's a big difference, bro. These little things make a big difference, G. You walk into your room and your bed ain't made, it's like the whole room's a mess. You get me? Make your bed. Make sure you keep that shit clean, fam. You get me? All that clutter, don't let it fuck with your mind, but we want a clean environment. That's what it really is coming down to. Clean atmosphere. You get me? Make sure, you know, we got a lot of habits. We get up, we just get on our phone. And then we waste 2 hours, 3 hours, this and that. All these fucking shorts as well. It's like they fucking program your mind to just keep scrolling. Like some NPC, but get up and start your day, fam. You get me? And listen, bro, I'm getting onto you. I be getting on to myself same way sometimes, because I be falling down to the same shit. Feel me? But we gotta fucking hold ourselves accountable, fam. You get me? Make it a thing to where you can only pick up your phone once you've already got up, made your bed, brush your teeth and washed up and all that. Then pick up your phone, see what's going on. But don't fall into the loop, fam. You get me? Pattern what you need to pattern first. You get me? The next thing I'm gonna tell you now, because we're trying to sort out our mind. But bruv, you know what they say, innit? A healthy body is a healthy mind. And that is the realest shit ever. And you heard Andrew Tate say, oh, I saw the brother that emailed me, yo, I was depressed, this and that, He said, bruv, go get a 6-pack first, then come shout at me when you come back. Now it sounds simple and just say, oh yeah, just get a 6-pack. But there's a lot of intelligence behind that, and I rate it. You get me? Because what does it take to get a 6-pack? It requires discipline. It requires hard work. It requires eating healthy. You know, all of these things are active ways to fight against depression. You get me? Can't nobody just wake up and just get a 6-pack, you get me? We can't go to the surgeon and just get a 6-pack. Even if you could, why the fuck would you want to do that anyways? You get me? Hard work and discipline is where it lies. That is where true happiness lies. You get me? And me, I had to fucking pattern up. Like on the height of my fucking depression, you know, when you're not chatting to no one and you become so anti, and time becomes a blur, you don't even realise how badly you're killing yourself. Because that's really what you're doing. You're killing your body, you're killing your mind, you're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You get me? So I took a picture of myself. You get me? Took my clothes off.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In my boxes and that. Took a picture of all angles and bro, I was fucking shocked, mate. I was fucking shocked. And some of you people need to do that, cause it's a real reality check. You get me? Cause I know sometimes it even gets hard to look in the mirror, and you might not even be looking in the mirror because you're that disgusted with yourself. You know, you got a lot of self-loathing going on. But we need self-love, man. Real talk, bro. I'm gonna say it how it is, bro. Self-love, my nigga. You get me? You gotta love yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't trust yourself, who will? Who will? Other people can only help you so much. And when you're depressed, you don't even want to let other people help you. So, help yourself then. You get me? I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you just have to fucking go for a walk. You know how good that shit is for you as well? Go for a walk. Make sure you're getting 5,000 steps every day. Walk around your block. Slowly start to whatever exercise you're comfortable with, whatever level you're at. Bang it out, bruv. Now me, as soon as I got back into it, I was like, bro, as soon as I seen that picture, I was like, bruv, burn this. Burn this. You get me? I said, bruv, I'm going to the gym. I signed up for some online course, yeah? And it helped me a lot. I'm gonna be real and I ain't gonna say, oh, I just done it myself, but I could have done it myself, but I don't know. I wasn't trying to take that chance. You get me? So I signed up for some online course. It laid out a whole workout plan, meals. So all I needed to do was just stay consistent. All I needed to do was just stay disciplined. And I paid a little bit of money for it as well, because I had some fucking cash lying around. You get me? And sometimes, you know, I don't know about you guys, but with me, if I spend money on something, I'm gonna make sure I get every bit of value I can get from that. You know, because you get something for free, sometimes it's like, oh, it is what it is kind of thing. But as soon as I spend money, bruv, I'm gonna make sure I get every bit of value from it. And that was like a good thing for me. But now I don't even think about the money because the achievement you get from seeing the progression of you actually, you're building your body, fam. It's like you're going into a fucking game. You get me, due to you're building your character, but this is real life, rude boy. You get me? You're building your body. You get me? And the level of achievement you get once you see the progress is like, it's a different kind of drug, bruv. That's when you start getting high for life, rude boy. You get me? It's fucking, you get me? So, start working out, brother. Consistency. Stay consistent with it, bro. All of these things I'm telling you, you got this every day, fam. And it's gonna be hard. Some days you're not gonna feel like it. Some days you're not gonna feel motivated. It don't matter, right? Motivation is not what we're striving for here, right? Motivation comes and goes. You're not gonna feel motivated every day. That's just a fact. There's no one in this world that feels motivated every single day. But discipline is what every single high earner or high successful person will tell you is required. Discipline, my nigga. That's something that we gotta fucking that we gotta learn. And it was something that I had to learn as well. But bro, I'm telling you, I can do it. You can as well. I'll put a before and after. Well, I'm like 12 weeks in right now. I'm 12 weeks in of non-stop gymming every week, yeah? And I started in Ramadan while I was fasting. Because I had enough. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired and I wasn't going to let nothing stop me. You get me? If it was another time, I would be like, oh, you know what? I'll wait after Ramadan. But I wasn't on that, G. You get me? I was fasting the whole day. After I broke my fast, I'm going to the gym. And I told you I paid money as well, so obviously I was going to do it, you get me, regardless. It is what it is, bro. Just do it. Live by those words. Just do it. Anything you want to do, just do it. You want to chat to that guy, he's scared, bro, just do it. You want to start a new business venture, just do it. Anything you want to do, bro, just do it, G. Mom's alive, I'm telling you. Another thing, bro, watch what you're putting into your body, fam. Bro, in the height of my depression, I'll tell you, bro, I was barely eating anyways, but when I was eating, what was I eating? Absolute filth, alright? Because you know I wasn't cooking. I wasn't getting no homemade shit. I was doing by myself. So what was I doing? Eating dirty junk food every day, fucking fizzy drinks. But you know that shit affects you, your body, you know? What you're putting into your body, of course, is going to affect you. Why wouldn't it? It's not just putting on weight as well. You get me? It affects your mood, everything, bruv. You get me? So you gotta watch what you're putting in your body, bruv. If you're feeling like that, if you're feeling like shit, well, guess what? Stop eating shit. You get me? Start cooking, bruv. That shit is easy, fam. You know, there's websites for recipes all over, and it's cheaper, bruv. You know what? These fucking takeaways, they're robbing you. How are you spending money on shit that you can just see make? You get me? Go do some grocery shopping, grab some ingredients, and start chefing it up, rude boy. You get me? Stop being a twat, man. You get me? No more junk food, no more fizzy drinks. Start back in the water. Water, bro, trust me. Bro, I drink like 3 liters of water and I feel bro, that shit be making me feel, oh, my skin be glowing and shit. I be feeling good, hydrated. You get me? And it gets your blood flowing as well, fam. You get me? Trust me, bro. Real ingredients. start cooking, stop eating that processed shit, and yeah, man. Now, you need to lock off the mindless entertainment, bro. Alright? Distractions, bro. Distractions, alright? I know how it is, trust me. You just go into this loop, and then you're just there. You can't be asked to do nothing. You're just watching mindless shit 24. But just lock it off, bro. Alright? Or just keep it to a minimum. But why I say lock it off as well, especially the social media shit. Bruv, a lot of people just be comparing themselves to other people, fam. You get me? You're watching this guy live his life. Oh, but it's all fake. All of that shit you see on Instagram, all that shit, but it's all fake, bro. Bare people are just competing to see who can show they're having the best life. These times, they're fucking living a dead life. Alright? So you're feeling depressed looking at someone else living a good life. But these times, it's all fake. So why are you letting that affect you? Alright? Stop comparing yourself to other humans. Stop idolizing these celebrities, because they're the ones that are depressed and popping pills like it ain't nothing as well. Why do you think they're all killing themselves? Alright? Don't idolize no human on this planet, bruv. Right? Yeah, you can find someone entertaining, you can like someone for their content, whatever, but bruv, don't put no one else on a pedestal, bruv. They eat shit and piss just like you, bruv. And when they wake up, they're looking like dead things. These gals all that you be idolizing and putting on the pedestal, but when they wake up, they're looking like dead things, bruv. And they pissing shit as well, just like you. So they breathe just like you. You get me? So stop fucking idolizing people. Stop putting people above yourself. You can do whatever they can. You got the ability. You got the opportunity. But you can do whatever you want, bruv. Big man thing. You get me? And instead of the mindless content, bruv, start taking in content that's actually gonna help you, fam. You get me? Start reading books. You get me, bruv? Big man thing, fam. I'll tell you straight up, fam. Bro, you know how much books there are that can pattern you and strengthen your mind, fam? You get me? For example, David Goggins. Can't hurt me. You get me? It's free promo, but it is what it is, isn't it? Cause he's a G. You get me? You gotta look at people who have been through the same thing that you're going through and have overcome it. That's what I ain't saying just look at me. Look at other people. You get me? People that document their shit, bro. You get me? Instead of the mindless entertainment, actually consume shit that's gonna better you, strengthen your mind, give you new information, new outlooks. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Another thing I'm gonna say is you sleep. Alright? But I know when I was depressed, I was barely sleeping. I was up till like 6, 7 in the morning and then sleeping all day. Bruv, you know you can only have a proper good night's sleep in the night time. That's just how our bodies are, bruv. That's why you start getting tired, because it's your body signaling to you that it's time to lock off. So when you start fighting against time, just staying awake for just the sake of being awake, but you're messing up with your body, bro. And how's that gonna make you feel when you wake up? Like shit. That's why you can't get out of bed. That's why you feel tired and shit and low. So you gotta get up, alright? You gotta fucking get up. You gotta sleep properly at a good time, get a good rest, 7-8 hours minimum, and then get up at a good time and just get active, bro. Get activated. You get me, bro? Start to look at your life, yeah? This is what I'll say. Start to look at your life and see like what you actually want to change. Like be honest with yourself, yeah? And look at your life and what do you want to do, fam? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What are the things that you've been putting to the back burner? Maybe you're scared of failure. Maybe you're scared of what other people think. Maybe you're just scared of the public perception. I don't know, bruv. But look at it and see like, what do you want to do? What do you enjoy doing? Because chances are if you're doing things that you enjoy, you're going to be more happy. Cause I know when you're depressed, bruv, you don't want to do nothing. But force yourself, mate. You have to be, because this is a fight right now. You're fighting against depression, alright? So you have to do things that you maybe don't feel like doing. You have to. There's no other way that we're going to break this cycle, alright? So you gotta get up. Maybe you like to play football, but you haven't played in a long time. Go out and start playing. Bro, there's apps that you can go and literally just join football matches these days. If you live in the UK, I don't know if it's America or what, but you can literally just join football matches and just go. You get me? Or maybe your guys have been telling you, yo, come out and play basketball, football. Maybe you like to dance. You get me? But you're scared of people think, but do your thing, fam. Maybe you like singing, maybe you like making music, maybe you like writing. Whatever it is, right? Do it, fam. You get me? Start to do things that you enjoy. Right? Stop being cooped up and feeling sorry for yourself. Start to actively try to improve your conditions. Alright? Real talk, fam. But yeah, man, that's most of the things that I had for the video. You get me? Hopefully some of these things helped. But yeah, listen, I'm just a person that went through this shit, still fighting against shit. You get me? Every day is still a battle, but you gotta do your thing, man. You get me? Don't cut yourself off from your friends and your family. Talk to them, fam. Cause that shit will help you as well. There's nothing worse than just straight up isolation. You get me? Now, I've been in jail, fam, and I felt that shit. You get me? But it still wasn't worse than when I was out here and I was fucking cut off from everybody, you get me, by my own volition. Cause you know, jail is like, you're forced, you get me. But when you cut off people by your own volition, then you have a sense of guilt, yeah? And then you feel like, oh, people are not gonna fucking wanna talk to you because, you know, I'll fucking cut them all off. But you don't know, bro. All it takes is a phone call, you get me? Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Start to actually live your life and enjoy it, man. We're only here for a short time. Whatever you believe in, listen, me personally, I believe in God, innit? You get me? So this life is temporary, but whether you believe in God or not, either way, we're all gonna die eventually. So we might as well enjoy it while we're here, fam. You get me? Just keep working on yourself and don't stop working. No matter how old you are, bruv. You get me? You can always grow, always learning. You get me? The wisest person, the smartest person will tell you that there never is a stop to growth and learning. Always, bruv. You get me? So yeah, man, this is my first YouTube video. Let me know what you think of it, man. I'm just trying this shit out, you get me? Trying to be real, you get me? Get my message out there. And I'm gonna keep uploading. You get me? Let me know if you like the video. If you got any criticisms for me, let me know in the comments. Give me a like, man. Boost my shit in the algo, man. I'm trying to get my shit out there, fam. Help as much people as possible, you get me? If you can relate, if I can help you in any way, you get me? Let me know, fam. Shinobi, you get me? That's the movement, that's the brand right now. And that's what we're working with. You get me? But yeah, I'm gonna keep posting more content. I'm gonna be out here doing all different types of videos. Let me know any type of videos you want me to do. And yeah, stay tuned, man. Pattern up. Yeah.
I'm out of here.